Hi, it's Victoria from Sneaketing here, ready with your dose of Google Ads tips and tricks. So in my previous video, I spoke about the benefits of maintaining or even increasing your Google Ads spend during a recession. So in this video, I want to go over my top tips for making sure any Google Ads spend you're making during a recession is being used as effectively as possible. During a recession, money is tighter than ever, so you want to make sure you're not wasting any of your precious marketing budget. It's not business as usual, and it might be time for a good old shake-up of your Google Ads account. So, top tip number 1 is to complete a review of your campaigns. This should be a really very thorough investigation into your existing campaigns. Look at things like track their ROI, investigate their conversion rates, and determine how they can be further optimized. You're almost certainly wasting money somewhere in your campaign. Nothing is airtight. In a recession, more than ever, it's crucial to reduce that wastage. Common areas where you could be wasting money are relying on expensive keywords, not creating a list of negative keywords that you don't want your ads to show for, not running a remarketing campaign, not updating your ad copy and images, and failing to take advantage of smart bidding strategies. My next tip is to reinvest any poorly spent ad budget. So whatever you save from your review isn't money for other areas of your business. Remember, the goal here is to maintain or even increase your Google ad spend. So you should reinvest any unused or saved budget into further ad campaigns, or use that to bolster existing campaigns that are performing well. During the 2009 recession, Google released a document called Top Tactics for Tough Times. Try saying that quickly. Over a decade later, much of the advice is still relevant. So things like don't waste money on irrelevant clicks, focus your money on high performers, for example, existing customers, use value-related keywords, and ensure your ad groups are targeted and relevant. So as you begin to reinvest your ad budget savings, consider those tips. Top tip number 3 is to ensure that you're doing A/B split testing. When you're creating an ad, it can be hard to predict how the searcher will react, what combination of colours, images, and text will generate the greatest result. That's why you need to use A/B testing. Using A/B testing, Google will show 2 or more versions of your ad to searchers. After certain periods, you'll be able to assess which ad produced the greatest conversion rate. So you'll want to keep this ad and then create a further A/B test, continually testing and improving your ads and your results. For example, in a recession, you might find that amending your message from quality to affordability can make a huge difference in attracting potential customers, but you just don't know this until you try it. Don't assume that the messaging that worked 6 months ago will still work in a recession. Top tip number 4 is to ensure you're running a remarketing campaign. I've got loads and loads of articles about how to create and run a successful remarketing campaign on sneaketing.com, so I will link to those in the description below. But basically, a remarketing campaign is where you target your ads to people who have previously visited your website. So these might be past customers, people who've added items to a cart but didn't check out, people who have viewed a certain number of pages or a particular page or product. You create ads to specifically promote your business, services, or products to those specific people. Remarketing is a really great way of getting much more from your Google ad budget, and really is a must for all businesses, whether it's in a recession or not. You should all have a remarketing campaign. My final tip is to identify new keyword opportunities. So you may find that as competing businesses reduce their ad spending, new opportunities arise. The cost of a keyword is determined in part by its competitiveness. Highly competitive keywords are often extremely valuable because they tend to be highly converting terms. But in a recession, as bids drop off, the cost of these keywords can also decrease. That means there's a rare opportunity to go after these keywords that might normally have been outside your budget. With much higher search volumes, appearing for these keywords can skyrocket your brand awareness and your site visitors. Also, following Google's advice that I mentioned earlier, you can reorientate your keywords towards more value-related terms. For example, going after searches that include terms such as best value or affordable. As I said in my previous video, think of a recession as an opportunity. Like a ship in a storm, you can change course, but make sure you maintain your spending. If you want even more Google ad tips, head over to my website, sneaketing.com, or if you're looking for someone to help you get the most out of your Google ad campaign, then please get in touch. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks very much.